What's going on? My name is Ken Walker. Welcome back to my channel. YouTube has definitely changed my life in more ways than just one. I feel like I'm more of a quick video type. So, like under 30 seconds is definitely my thing. But YouTube has actually made me like settle down a lot more. And even when it comes to like the clips that I put up, it's like things that I really enjoy. Not saying I don't enjoy, the clips that I make on like other social media platforms, but I definitely say like with my YouTube, it gives people like more of an insight on my life. And I feel like a lot of times, I don't want to say I'm private like that, but a lot of times most people don't really know the behind the scenes of what makes Ken Walker Ken Walker. I've done a lot of things from like television and everything, and it's just great to have a platform to where I can just do things and just it's my everyday life. Because I started a YouTube channel like in my 20s and it didn't go anywhere, but I wasn't really like in depth trying to do it. It was just one of those things that I was just like, everybody's on YouTube, let me jump on YouTube. But most importantly, it was like I wasn't doing it for the right reasons. And so last year, 2023, beginning part, I said, you know what, I'm just gonna start documenting my life, whether people watch it or not. And you guys get the good, the bad, lost phones, lost cameras, everything. But I love it because, like I said, YouTube, I feel like it's one of those platforms that you can't really go wrong on. There's no right or wrong thing. You could just be you, and then people find joy in that. And like I said, I'm in my 30s now, and I know a lot of people who are in my age range who feel like I don't want to start a YouTube channel simply because I feel like I'm too old. It's for the younger generation. And let me tell you, you're never too old when it comes to YouTube. Like when it comes to content, actually when it comes to social media in general, you're never too old. It's not a thing to where it's kind of you have to be in a certain age bracket or you have to make a certain amount of money or your lifestyle. People just find joy a lot of times in the things that you do just based off relevancy. I definitely want to tell people to just keep going. One thing that I really love about YouTube is I do a lot of car videos because majority of my time I spend in the car. And so it's not because I don't want to film at my house, but it's like I'm on the go, so I'm going to show you more on the go type of things. So I'm a vlogger / real estate agent. Just being a real estate agent, majority of my time is spent in a car, like going from place to place with clients. And I definitely say like it's not an at-home thing. I'm not an at-home YouTuber. But that's the best part about it is I don't have to fit within a certain niche to like build a crowd. Like I started off last year. I think I had beginning part of 2023, maybe 20. I want to say 20. I want to say definitely probably like 20 subscribers. I don't know where it came from. But apparently they like whatever videos I had out earlier. And from there, like last year was definitely one of those, I want to say, foundation monumental years for me. Because I ended up getting like a Google deal, which I'm still a Google coach now. But I ended up traveling a lot more than what I thought I would. And actually YouTube was the inspiration for me saying like, yo, let me try to do 40 flights. Now, I never intended to do 40 flights in 2023. That was not my intention. I know a lot of people saw it on my social media and they were just like, you did 40 flights? It literally started off with me just posting on YouTube. And then I started looking up travel vlogs, and I was like, I probably wouldn't do it anytime soon. And then I got a call to be on a network. Let's just say I won, but I couldn't tell people because NDA and all this other stuff, and then rained out. So I spent a lot of time in California last year, January, like back and forth. I was there like at least 5 or 6 times. West Coast time. And I documented the whole thing. Like, I was just carrying around a camera. I was just like, yo, this is this. I ended up going to the little spot, Randy's Donuts, I think that's what it's called. Filming that stuff. And I would definitely say, like, it made me be more in depth with what I'm doing. Like, when you're on TikTok and everything, you're just doing, like, the points that get people to click, right? On YouTube, it's kind of like, you're going to get me getting out of the car. You're going to get me trying this other thing that I really didn't like. And you're going to get like all the behind the scenes. I feel like a lot of times the behind the scenes is better than the full production itself. I could be wrong, but that's how I possibly feel. So I end up documenting all of my things last year. Like literally everything that I did, I like documented. Like every vacation that I took. And I came up on 40. And that was a major accomplishment for me because all before then I was on a plane maybe once, I want to say, a year. And some years I didn't even fly. So for me to go from like this to this, I mean, I watch a lot of travel vlogs, and that stuff kind of interests me to get out of my shell, to do more, fly more. Cause I'm adventurous by nature, but sometimes you can get stuck in the same mundane thing, so where you're just like, oh, I'm gonna do the same thing. But YouTube has literally been like, I've been watching these travel vlogs with some of these people. Shout out to a lot of these channels. Just seeing that y'all, sometimes the production is not even the best. Not saying that you all have low quality, but it's just you filming in the moment and posting it. It just gives people that to be like, yo, I'm gonna go do that too. I mean, that's literally why I started traveling. Not because of that, but that was definitely part of the reason. Y'all make traveling look fun on YouTube, right? And, you know, compared to what's like TikTok, you get like the little snippets. And YouTube, you get the full experience from the time that people get off the jet. I mean, not even get off the jet, when they're in the airport, getting on a jet, to landing, to the group activities, to the friends. And one of my biggest videos on this channel was just a homeboy trip, which was like last March, and we're trying to book another one. And we all went to Houston. You know, it may not be big to most people, but it was good to have like all of my close friends together and to experience that. And I filmed it in Houston. You know, we had a time. I'll definitely say we had a time in Houston. But yo, just to have all of them together, and we were all like, you know, trying to vlog and do stuff like that, and I just put it together. I'm not gonna say it's my best production because I'm new to YouTube, and once again, I'm still getting better with time. I'm gonna get an intro eventually. I'm still getting better with time, but it wasn't, I felt like, my best work. But it ended up getting like almost 4,000 views if I check now. And it's crazy because I'm like, yo, I'm just filming in the kitchen, talking to my homeboys. We just shooting this, you know, we literally just going about our day, doing things that we normally do just on camera. And I'm like, people gravitate to that. And it's one of those things to where it's not polished, right? It's not politically correct. We're not doing things, you know, the social norm. We're just being us. And it's crazy because I'm looking at it and like the response is just like, yo, great video. Yo, this. And I'm just like, to me personally, I didn't think it was my best work. But a lot of times, and one of the things I tell people, and I have to remember myself, is when I used to cook, it doesn't matter if you like your food. It matters if the people that you're selling to love your food. And I think a lot of chefs, the biggest problem is they'll try the food, like, yeah, it's great to me. It's to you, but you have a consumer base because you can't buy all your products. They have to like it. So one secret about me is I had a restaurant, The Twist. I ended up getting a Guinness World Record for the world's most expensive crab cake. And a lot of people didn't know until like towards the end, to where it was kind of like, I didn't try my food until I was about to close. Like, I mean, like whole plates. Like I would try independent things, but like my famous white butter sauce, I didn't try that for like the first year. Like I tasted it, and then I kept tweaking it based off how people thought about it. And then I just came up with this sauce, and people were just gravitating towards this white butter sauce. And come to find out, like, I didn't really try it like that. Like, I never really fully had it on a whole bunch of stuff. It just, people loved it. So that right there solidified a lot of stuff. And I feel like a lot of times we may get in our head about stuff because we feel like we don't like it. But the consumers and the people that view you, that might be something that they love. One of the things that I can say, and if you see my page, I eat, right? I gotta work out because I don't be my 600-pound life, but I eat. So one of the biggest things is I don't like to watch people chew. I don't like to hear it. It's one of those things. The whole mukbang thing is not for me. Kudos to the people who it's for. But I was going to take that out of my videos when I started vlogging. And I think the craziest part about it is a guy came up to me and he was just like, yo, I love like when you be trying out food, man. I can tell by like how you chew it I can tell how you chew it is something like that. Pretty much by how I was chewing it, he could tell if I liked it. And I was just like, what? He was like, yeah, if you start off on your right and you go to your left and you get that little, you don't like it. And I'm just like, so you're watching me chew. To me, I mean, it's not weird because, I mean, everyone has their thing. But I was like, oh, okay. But then I started to notice, like, people would just be like, oh, yeah, I just watch you eat. And I'm just like, to me, I don't like it. Personally, I don't like it. But to them, they love it. So I kept it in because at the end of the day, I'm making material and I might not like it, but they love it. They're eating it up, literally. And I'm just like, okay, cool. So I'm creating for the consumer base. So a lot of these videos, you know, you have to take with a grain of salt. You may not think it's good, but the people that's viewing it, the folks that love it, the people that are going to buy into you, they love it. So don't be so hard on yourself. And I think YouTube has definitely taught me that you can't be perfect at everything. I mean, you can get it right, but you can't be perfect at everything. I'm still growing on this channel. Like I said, right now, I think I have 1,600 followers. I mean, 1,600, not followers, subscribers right now. I have 1,600 subscribers. And I literally got that off like a lot of my shorts, my videos. And I'll be putting like production out. It's not going to be long-winded. I made one video that was like 58 minutes. It didn't do so well. So I just take snippets, 2 minutes out of the day, and just make these videos of how I'm feeling, what I'm going through, and posting it. It gives me the freedom to just post, you know? And you don't have to be correct, or you don't have to post the way someone else posts. But y'all can get these travel videos. I'm telling you that now. This year, you're getting travel videos. More. But if you're looking, like I said, to start a YouTube channel, if you think about starting a YouTube channel, this is your sign to do it. Don't wait. Start the channel. Ken Walker. Oh yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. I forget. Like people be pointing stuff and then pop up like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Boom. Out. You have like a bachelor party, you just getting together with friends. Y'all can literally wear y'all shirts like that same.